What's up, guys? I had my cat in the intro to one of the last videos, so I decided to put my Doge in this one. Everybody say hey to Remy. She's a super sweet girl. Thought it'd be fitting considering we're talking about Dogecoin in this video. But I know it's been about a week since I posted, and I apologize about that. I do work full time. I take care of my daughter usually when I'm not at work, so things have just been a little bit crazy lately. I do like to get at least 1 or 2 videos out to you guys a week. That way I can just stay consistent and give you more content. Today's video is on a very big topic right now, and that's on Dogecoin. This is going to be like the most boomer video I've ever made, because usually I'm all about memes. I think they're awesome, and I usually invest in them just for fun. Full disclosure, before I go into this video, I was actually invested in Doge, and I did profit off of it today, so I'm not saying that it was a bad investment at all. This video is going to be kind of an argument, well, one, why I think OMI is a much better investment than Doge, but as well as just like maybe some of the problems that people aren't talking about with Doge. I see a lot of hype right now. I don't see a lot of honesty or a lot of the behind the scenes, so a lot of the white paper being discussed or anything like that. And again, I know it sounds whatever, because the point of a meme or a point of a meme coin, it doesn't have to have a whole lot of structure, it doesn't have to have a whole lot of base, but we still invest in it and pump it up, and the price goes higher, and that's kind of the point of it. But I think it's really important for us to understand how Doge might affect the entire crypto market, and why I think it's personally a bad investment. Also, I'm posting this video a little bit later than I usually post videos. I really want it to get out there. I'm excited about it, and I wanted to get it out while it's relevant. So if you can just do me a favor and please like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, it'll really mean a lot to me. I think I'm actually going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway of an NFT off of VV, so go ahead and be subscribed to it, because I'll definitely be giving it to one of my subscribers, and I'll talk more about that in the future. Just like all my other videos, I want you to know that this is just my opinion. This isn't financial advice. I want you to kind of be on the ride with me as I make my investments, make my mistakes, decide what I'm going to decide, and my thought process going through it. Crypto is still, I've been so involved with the community lately. I feel like everyone knows about crypto, but to be honest, the majority of people I talk to in public still just are surface level with crypto, still buying it on Robinhood, or just kind of heard about maybe even Bitcoin, but don't really know anything else about it. So I feel like it's important to still just be making these videos as documentation, if not for myself, for people who are just now getting into it. So I'm not claiming to be an expert on any of this I'm talking about. But with that being said, who is the expert is Charles Hoskinson, if I said his name right. He's the founder of Cardano, and he's also the co-founder of Ethereum. And here's what he has to say about it.
What goes up will come down, and our industry is going to be worse for it. So my warning to anybody who will listen is, don't buy Doge. Get out of Doge. If you've made money, great. Get the hell out of it. It's a bubble. It's not real. There's nothing sustainable there. And to the industry as a whole, stand up to this behavior, this manipulation. We have grown beyond this. If we continue doing these things, we will be regulated to a point where we no longer have freedom and autonomy, and we're no better than the banks.
So my thing is, if investing in Doge or participating in this meme movement actually affects the entire crypto spectrum and ends up adding rules and regulations that weren't there before this, I just personally don't think it's worth it for me to be involved in this movement. Again, none of this is investment advice. You do you, but that's kind of my argument for this video, is if it does add rules and regulations and it goes against what a lot of the founding crypto is about, it goes against a lot of the hard work that these people are putting into these other blockchains, then I just can't see it being worth it to me. Will you make a quick buck? I mean, we could go into that later. I mean, obviously some of us already have. I've had friends who've made years, 2-year salaries on Dogecoin in the last few weeks, last few months. So yeah, it's definitely easy to make a quick buck, but whether it's worth it or not, I think it's going to be a very debatable issue in the future. And people just aren't talking about this right now, and I think it's kind of a problem. Everybody's hyping it up because everybody can easily buy it. You can buy it on Robinhood, you can buy it on Coinbase, unlike OMI. So let's get right into it. Again, I know that this isn't the best example because meme coins typically don't have that good of a base, but it's almost laughable if you look at the white paper of OMI compared to Doge, and I guess that's again the point of a meme, is to be laughable. But let's be realistic about this. We're putting hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars into these projects. We should be a little concerned the difference between a meme coin and a coin with base behind it, and let's look at it right now. Let's get into the first major reason that OMI would blow Dogecoin out the water. How much Dogecoin can exist? So many puppies. Early 2015, approximately a year and a half after release, there will be approximately 100 billion coins. Each subsequent block will grant 10,000 coins to encourage miners to continue to secure a network and make up for lost wallets on hard drives, phones, lost encryptions, passwords, etc. 100 billion coins. And there are more coins constantly added to circulation. Let's go over here to Coinbase. I'm not too sure how recent these numbers are updated on OMI, but there was originally 750 billion, which you're thinking, well, God, that's a lot compared to what we just saw on Doge or compared to a lot of other coins. Well, there's a certain amount of those locked up already, which I talked about in one of my previous videos if you want to go watch. Also, every single time there's a sell on the platform VV, there's a burn. So every time there's an in-app purchase, there's a burn. Then every time there's a secondary purchase, there's a burn. So it's a deflationary token, meaning that in months and years to come, the supply will just get lower and lower, whereas Doges will get higher and higher. This will make the coin more valuable because there will be more scarce in supply. So it's definitely a much better long-term investment when it comes to supply and when it comes to the future. So my point number 2 is, what makes this crypto worth buying other than the fact of popularity? Doge technology is not that great. It's just your typical blockchain technology that's on a proof of work system. And I mean, look at the white paper. It is a couple of pages. I mean, it's right here. It doesn't really have any future. It's as far as, it's just the amount of people that buy it, that put into it, that's how the number is going to go up. And then there's more added to the supply every so often, which we just read. So there's just not a whole lot of future, especially because we're moving more to a proof of stake system anyways. I just don't see a proof of work coin like this being profitable in the future, besides popularity alone. Whereas if we look at OMI over here, I mean, just look at the difference on how much white paper there is first off. But second off, we have a roadmap, we have a team, we have David Yu, which is the founder. You can read all about him over here. We have the Daniel Crothers. We have Alfred Kahn as the head of licensing. I mean, that's just crazy. He spent 30 years doing iconic brands like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Yu-Gi-Oh, Mario Bros, Zelda, Donkey Kong, James Bond. I mean, look at all these. It's just insane that we have Alfred Kahn on our side. We have an entire team that are just focused on getting this coin better. We have, I don't know if I'll find it quickly, but we have really good and ahead of its time AR technology. We have gamification possibly coming soon. We have a roadmap. Like, the possibilities are just endless for where OMI is going to go, whereas Doge, again, it's just based off of popularity. Lastly, and just obvious enough, Doge has huge influencers like Elon Musk that is tweeting about it and hyping it up, probably because he owns a large portion of it, as well as just the general public who know about it. I mean, it's available on Robinhood and Coinbase, which are two really easy to use apps. Robinhood especially, I'm sure a lot of investors in Doge are probably started on Robinhood or are currently on Robinhood. I should have pulled up the statistic for that. But it's just so easy to buy and wait and get in on the hype and get out. OMI is just on Bitrex, Bitforex, and now Uniswap. Those are 3 platforms that, like, you have to have at least a little bit of crypto knowledge in order to use. So I mean, it's still not easy to buy. If we ever, or when we get on Coinbase or anything else like that, I mean, that's just more potential. But again, as I argued in my previous videos, I really don't even want OMI to blow up right now. I want to be able to have more larger token burns at a lower price every time a VV collectible is bought and sold, and then when the secondary marketplace opens up, we'll have even higher burns. Again, if you want to know more about that, go watch my previous video that I'll link down in the description. I know I sound like someone who missed the hype train and is just now sad about it and wants to make a video on it. I made 638% return on Doge. I'm happy with that. If it hits $1 a year or 2 from now, it's whatever. I don't feel like I'm going against the entire crypto spectrum, and I'm not putting that on you either. I mean, you invest your money wherever you want your money. This is just a video on kind of giving a different side of why Doge might not be a great thing and why I think OMI is still the best long-term hold in my portfolio. As you know, I'm very biased to OMI, I'm very biased to Coinbase and to VV, so that's just my opinion. So by the end of this video, I really just want you to understand that Doge is nothing more than a meme coin. It's a coin that's invested in just based off of hype. If you're just getting into crypto, I would strongly recommend you do a little bit more research before investing thousands and thousands of dollars into anything. But specifically with Doge just having little to no backbone compared to other cryptocurrencies, it's definitely on the dangerous side. Sure, it could be worth $1 or $2, who knows, you know, based on the amount of people that are investing in it. But again, if you're just getting into it, just understand this. It's really getting pumped up by people like Elon Musk. And at the end of the day, if it is true, if 10 people own 50% of the coin supply, that's dangerous. I mean, one of those people could sell off and we could see a massive dip. And if you're just now buying in and that happens, then you're going to lose money, and thousands of other retail investors are going to lose money. Again, your money, invest it where you want to invest it in. I always recommend at the end of the day that you do your own research. Do not let my video be your research. There's other great videos out there. There's white paper out there. There's great Reddits, or subreddits. There's great Discord channels. Go check into one of those. Go talk to your financial advisor, even though they probably won't recommend you crypto. But anyways, I just wanted to drop this video for you guys. See a lot of the hype, and that's my opinion on it. And again, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. I'd really appreciate it. So until next time, guys.